Do you think this was DeMeco Ryans' best performance yet? I mean, this offense of Dallas was scoring lots of points, and they scored freaking 12. Not 13.
Not 12 of them. It's my favorite number, by the way. It's my lucky number.
Okay.
Yeah, it's real relevant. Absolutely, I do. And I have a theory as to why. It's kind of a weird one. But let me tell you why I think it was his best performance and why I think it may have happened. So I think it was his best performance because you saw creativity in his game plan.
Yeah.
You saw him showing blitz.
Them working. The blitz is working. Yeah. Him getting unblocked rushers. Yeah, he did a good job. Yeah. He did.
He had blitzes. He had Hufanga coming up the middle, Hufanga coming to the side, Ward coming off the side.
Blowing up plays.
Yeah. Things we haven't seen. They showed blitz a lot and then dropped back in coverage.
Loved it.
It was fantastic, man. So shout out to DeMeco. Now, here's my theory, man. Last week, I was concerned with DeMeco taking all these interviews. Now I'm like, I wonder if these interviews helped him get in his bag defensively, right? Because when you're preparing for these interviews, when you're having these interviews, they're asking you all kinds of questions about your defense and everything. And I was a coach. It's kind of a refresher in his mind, like, or the other, so maybe it helped him, or it's just he was saving it for the playoffs against a good team like the
Here's how I interpreted it. First of all, he canceled 2 of them. Yeah. He kind of met people halfway on this. It's like, okay, 4 is a lot. But at the same time, I think he's good. And I think he feels like he doesn't get the credit he deserves for a lot of reasons. Yeah. And so he's like, hold on. Like, people are questioning me? Like, hold on, dude. I have the number 1 defense for a reason. How are you? Okay, so he, had a little bit of chip on his shoulder. He's an athlete. He's risen to the challenge over and over again throughout his life. And he did it again. It brought out the best in him. Oh, people are, because no one questions DeMeco Ryans. He's great. He's great. And this week was like, does he know what he's doing? He's like, do I know what I'm doing? Do I have to show you again? Yeah. Okay, I'll show you. So, yes. But I just want to say, though, that 2 things went his way. And I won't say went his way. But Tony Pollard's injury changed the game. And it was not a fortunate thing. It's awful what happened to Tony Pollard. I feel terrible. Yeah. And, what those Dallas radio people said about McCaffrey last week was awful. I feel terrible for Pollard. That changed the game and made Ryan's job different. Also, Dak, dude. He just does that. Now, the Niners had him scouted, and they defended him the right way, but freaking Dak, dude.
Dak is
so mediocre. He's a gift. Yeah. He was the best player in the Niners yesterday. Dak Prescott. Yeah. He was their MVP. Game ball, Dak Prescott. Thank you very much. They should have walked that ball over to him. Signed it. Yeah. Whole team. Thank you very much, man.
Yeah.
Dude, Diameter Lenore should have went up to him after the game and be like, could you sign this, man? It was so nice picking you off. Thank you. Fred Warner.
Well, the number 1 defense in takeaways going against the quarterback who has the most giveaways and didn't even play 5 games. It's like, perfect. Thank you. And then when Pollard goes down, unfortunate for him, hopefully makes a full return. But I'm pretty sure Pollard was on the top of the board for the defense all week. This is the guy that we got to stop. And when he went out, there goes the best player on the Cowboys offense. And so, I mean, absolutely. If Pollard doesn't go out of the game, it's a different game.
It's true.
I don't know.
We're talking about DeMeco's best performances. I thought this might be his best performance since the last time he faced Dallas. He owns Dallas. He kicked the crap out of Dallas last year, held him to 17 last year, and then won up that this year with 12. Freaking 12. So, yes, that being said, next week's challenge is bigger. And if DeMeco does it again if he holds Philly to under 20 points, that's a bigger accomplishment. And again, if he gets Kansas City in the Super Bowl, like Andy Reid took him to school a couple of months ago, 3 months ago. So that would be bigger too. So beating Kellen Moore, DeMeco is better than Kellen Moore. Better than Dak, better than Kellen Moore. I love it. But the next one challenge is bigger.
Jalen Hurts is not Dak Prescott.
Jalen Hurts isn't going to just give the game away like Dak does.
Right.
He
could win the game.
You know you need a new quarterback when people say Dak gonna Dak and everyone knows what that means.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that means something really bad happened. And stupid. Right. Like unnecessarily, like mind-numbingly bad is Dak gonna Dak that moment. If you say Jalen Hurts gonna Hurts, that means probably something good.
Yeah.
Something really good. Yeah.